We've been exploring to find the coolest little camping spot. G'day guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Fiji. It's the beginning of the wet season right now, so the days are hot and steamy, humidity's up, and I'm getting stuck into some camping, and I'm doing it with some mates. Now, if you're a regular on the channel, you probably saw some of these guys on, not sure whether it would be the last video in terms of the way my uploads go, but the video where we did some land-based fishing. So I'm back with them. We've got Josh, Alex, and Simon up the back, and we have set ourselves up. We've been exploring to find the coolest little camping spot, which is tough here. Like there's, you know, we have so much jungle and everything's overgrown. So we found this little spot here on the edge of a cliff, and we're setting up camping for the night. We're gonna have a fire, cook our food in the fire. We're gonna chuck a mud crab pot in. There's some mangroves and stuff around some of the edges here, and see if we can get ourselves a mud crab. And then we're gonna get up tomorrow morning and we're going to hit it. We're going to do some fishing. I brought the tinny with me. We just dropped that off in the water. And I've got the yak on top of the car here still as well, which we'll drop that off in a tick. But I'm excited. We got, I don't know, 24 hours or so in absolute paradise, in wilderness, in the middle of nowhere, with three great mates, having a blast. We got Simon over here collecting some tinder for the fire, and we're going to get some actual decent sized firewood, so we can get a fire going, one, to keep the bugs away, and two, to cook some food. I actually chucked a few steaks in some marinade earlier today for tonight. I love steak cooked on a flame grilled fire, so can't wait to get my laughing gear around that. But honestly, check this spot, guys. Is that just not the definition of paradise? So once we get this fire going and set up just to burn down for coals and to get rid of the bugs, I reckon what we'll probably do is we'll get the crab pot in straight away, so that gives as much time as it can in the crabby zone, and maybe even we flick a few lures around, because we're at that point of the tide where it's pushing up on top of the reef. So, you know, some of those trevally and stuff like that they're gonna be coming up onto the reef and start hunting sort of at this dusk time. It's like feeding time. Go. Okay, fire's going. Next job, let's get the crab pot set up, get the bait in there, and we'll drop it in the mangroves. Wow, this looks awesome. Yeah, in here, Crab City. This rope. Okay, so crab pot is set. Weather is amazing. Hopefully we don't get any rain tonight, but either way, we'll be fine. Like we got our tents and swags and stuff, so we'll be all good. But that's it. We are ready to head back to the camp, sit around the fire, crack open a beer, put some tunes on, and chill out and enjoy this wicked night. Alright guys, so we've just been chilling out here with some tunes on and like a trillion stars, having an absolute cracking night. It's so clear, the sky's so clear. We've got our fire going on down here, it's down to coals now. So we're gonna sit here, some tunes, enjoy the night and sign off with you guys, and then we'll see you bright and early tomorrow for the real adventure to begin. Cheers. All right. So we are doing what we call camel's eyes. So you get the bread, cut a hole in it, put it on, put the egg in the bread, and spaghetti. So eggs, bread, and spaghetti. Shit, that's very, very, very hot. Don't think the egg's gonna take long. Oh yes. Let me know what you guys call these. We call them camel's eyes, some people call them Popeyes. Some people call them toad in a hole. Whatever they are, they're delicious. All right, I think my spaghetti's hot enough. Get that off. See him there. Gonna stay there. Yes. There's the eggs looking. A little bit of runniness. It's probably not bad. All right, I think they're done too. Bit of spaghetti. Oh yeah. That is a full-blown camping breakfast. Oh yes, cannot wait to get into this. Oh, got a fly right in the middle. Don't really want that. Spaghetti and eggs, hey? Hey, good. Okay, so crab pod checked, nothing in that. Breakfast cooked and eaten, got a belly full of eggs and spaghetti, which is always awesome camping. Unfortunately, Josh is not feeling all that crash hot today. Nothing to do with last night or anything, he's just not feeling real well, so he's had to go home, unfortunately. But Alex and I are just gonna pack everything up, we'll deal with the fire, we'll get all tidied up here, and then we're gonna jump in the tinny, and then we're gonna wet a line. All right, we are all packed up, cleared up, ready to go. Stuff's back in the car so that we can just fish hardcore, like we don't have to worry about coming back and packing up camp. So conditions are stunning, like that is, guys, that's the open Pacific Ocean there. There's like no swell, it's glassy. It's a freaking hot day. I'm sweating bullets, but I reckon we're gonna have one of those cracking fishing days in the tiny little tinny. So let's do it, that's my favorite thing to do. There's got to be predators down the bottom of that edge. Look at all the bait on that edge.
It's like coral.
That's rubbish. Throwing top water lures for like an hour and a half, and we haven't even seen a fish. We saw one barracuda. So we're going to do a bit of trawling, keep our eyes peeled for any bust-ups, bird activity. But it actually seems to be really, really quiet today. There's quite a few, we did actually see a school of queenies, and there's quite a few fusies and stuff around, but nothing seems to be feeding, which is super weird. We have been trawling for hours, popping for hours, and we have got nothing. So that was way too good of a camping session not to finish it off with some good fish, and the fishing yesterday was just terrible. We could not get anything to bite. Nothing would hit our lures, whether it was trawling, casting, whatever. The fish just were completely shut down. So I've just nipped out this afternoon, trawling some lures around. Hopefully I can find some bird activity or something and get onto some tuna and finish this video in some style with a decent fish. Oh, Skippy. Hey, at least we got a fish. No yellowfin. But Sala's gonna love me for that. So one skipjack, we got a fish. Hopefully this is not what I finished the video on, this fish, but Sala's gonna love it. I'll take this back for her. They're actually really pretty. They got heaps of nice blue colors on them. I'll bleed this guy, get him on ice, and get him back to Sala. Can you believe how many freaking dolphins there are? That's a pretty amazing reminder that even on the days when the fishing's pretty slow here, like I've had 2 or 3 days of slow fishing and you start to get a bit frustrated, still so blessed to be in a place like this and have these experiences. When you got like these guys just burning around. Well, while I'm cruising here with my friends, I'm going to wrap this video up. This has been the most fun that I've had in Fiji without actually catching fish. It's been freaking amazing. So I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed actually doing it and bringing it to you. So if you're into this sort of thing, in the great outdoors, Mother Nature, a lot of fishing, a bit of spear fishing, subscribe, leave us a comment, and I'll see you on the next one, guys.